Hi everyone, JoJo Crosses here. This is JoJo, and I am going to work on my day 24 video today, but with a twist, y'all. Okay, so the 3.0 update came out. I went ahead and it downloaded on this console, so I played it a little bit for this island to get a few more things because it's an update. It's something fun to add a few more items and things like that. So I am just gonna look at my pockets, man. I've got some things. I bought some things to help me with my island and make it look kind of cool. But in the middle of all that, I thought, you know what? I took a poll and everyone said, hey, we want 3.0 update stuff too, right? So I thought, well, I am going to do my build today, but I am also going to talk about my feelings on this 3.0 update. Now that it's been out for, I don't know, 24 hours at least, if not almost 48 hours, if we've got a few more hours. It was so early in the morning. I was at work at almost 4 a.m. and someone was already playing it. And I think it had come out, an hour or two before that. I don't know. I was so disappointed that it came out early, even though I'm sure everyone else was thrilled. But because I had to be at work, I was really stinking mad. I will tell you that right now. But, that's not anybody's fault. We're just all trying to predict when it happened, and that's what it was. You know what I mean? So it's all good, but we got through it. But here's the thing, oh gosh, I have a visitor. Marshall, I love you, Marshmallow, but why? Why right now? I will be right back. All right, I'm just getting things together. Anyways, oh my gosh, our visitor today, look at this. It's Boris. Hi, Boris. How are you, dude? I had him a long time ago on my island. He's wearing my outfit. I'll show you in my hotel in just a minute. I put an outfit or two in there, and it cracks me up that they actually are putting almost the whole thing on. It actually makes me happy because, you can only give your villager one shirt. They'll put the shirt on. You can give them a hat. They'll put the hat on. But you can't give them three things at once. And he's put on, the hat, the shirt, and the glasses. So it's just funny. I need some custom design kits. Y'all know that they added where you can buy 50 at once instead of having to just keep going 5, 5, 5. Look! Antonio. This is not Antonio, this is Annalisa. She's wearing my other outfit. This is cracking me up so hard. Anyways, there are some really funny things that are going on the island that just crack me up about this hotel. So I do enjoy some of that. But, and here, this is fantastic. 50. I am just so freaking happy about this. I wish they would have lowered the price though. That they've got to realize what a chunk of change that is for us people who are doing it vanilla right here, man. Oh my gosh, they are nuts. Anyways, we're gonna head back over. I want to go over to the hotel because I first of all left my DIY my table over there, and secondly because we're gonna go in the hotel and we're gonna see, oh my gosh, and did you see who this was? Look at this. Look at this. Wait, how do I have 3 villagers wandering around? Chops is here on my island, you guys. I am just shook. I'm shooketh to the core. But how do I have 3 villagers? I thought you could only have 1 or 2, and right now I have 3 wandering around the island. I have done, what have I done? 3 or 4 islands? 3 or 4 rooms, 5 maybe? Wait, did I do 6? I did 6. Does that mean there are going to be 4 villagers running around because 4 were done and then I just did 2 more and that's crazy. That means my island's going to be hopping with people running all around it. I didn't know that. I thought only 1 or 2 villagers would wander. But anyways, let's head over here. So I want to customize these cute little flower pots, and I was going to show you, you know, what they look like or what you can do. Wait, I need to do my beach towel first. Sorry, this one is boring, but oh wait, that one's already done. I ordered one, sorry. The simple stool is what's going to be boring, but let's see. We're going to do yellow because hello, have you met me? Yellow is one of my in-game favorite colors. Okay, continue customizing. Here's this gorgeous flower pot. I'm so excited about it. Wait, can I not? Oh, I have to go over to Harv's. Oh, that's so sad. I thought it was one I could customize. Okay, we're gonna have to go over and do that. I guess for this, can this one, oh. Isn't that cute? Like if you wanted to make a little mushroom looking top or something. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I guess we'll go ahead and put down like my little patterned one. That's kind of cute. Let's do that. And maybe I'll just do like a plain colored one too. I don't, maybe a pink one or something. Oh, we'll do that. Anyway, we'll run over to Harv's and we'll do the customization on, yeah, let's do a little pink one too. That's super cute. Let's run over to Harv's and customize those flower pots before we get too far along. But yeah, this is crazy. Anyway, what I was saying though, I'm just gonna talk while we do work. So there's some things that I'm just really happy that we have, and I won't, you know, be talking smack about it obviously because I'm very pleased that those things have come to my console. For instance, the bulk crafting that they went up to 10, I was really hoping they would go up to 10 and they did, and that made me very happy. I didn't think they would go too much further in that because there's only so much your pockets can hold and all of that. So and you know, it's just harder because you'd have to have a lot in your storage and all of that. But I want to fly. Let's head over and see Harv's Island. We can customize with Cyrus these little flower pots. Anyways, I was excited about the bulk crafting, and it is making things so much easier because we can do that and do the bulk crafting. That's great. I think the thing I love the most that I didn't think I would love the most, but I do, is that you can get everything out of your storage instead of having to go grab it, put it in there. During stream, I had said, oh, I won't need a storage shed anymore. Well, yeah, you will, because you have to get your items out. So I kind of forgot about that part and it was getting all crazy. But at least I won't have to, you know, have it as much. I only need it when I need to get my items out versus having to get all the supplies out as well and fill my pockets, which would be kind of annoying. You know what I mean? It cuts down on all that I'm too full to make this or that kind of thing. So those are probably the things that I actually love the most. The other thing that I love the most is, okay, look at these. This I love the most. I'm telling you what. Like, look how beautiful is this. We're going to go with, gosh, this island. I don't really have much blue, but I love that one. I'm thinking I might need to go with, well, that one's the same kind of, you know what? We're going to go with the blue one. What the heck? I'm putting these over in an area we're working on for Marshall. I'm going to make a little, like a kind of a concert area with a little band for him because he's a singer. He likes to sing. He's the one that's always singing on my island. And so I thought, you know what? He's getting it all. So let me see what these come in. Oh, they come in golden yellow. Okay, yes. Yes, please. I like the vintage. Yeah, I like the vintage. Now, I do like the Slumber Islands. I enjoyed that. However, I think they're nice to like maybe use as like an experimental area, or if you just want to be a channel or something where you just do like 1 or 2 builds at a time and kind of just show people what you can do, or you want to have people over to your island like friends and just kind of play together. I think that's really cute. However, I'm not sure that I love like the fact that you cannot save them like a dream. There's no dream address. There's no way to visit it later if you decide to delete it. I don't even know if you can delete it, to be honest. I've got to look into that a little bit more. But the Slumber Islands, although cute, are just somewhat of a disappointment in my opinion. And so I don't know. I'm just kind of bummed out about that. The other hotel part, I feel like it really, really is just HHP, but in smaller formation. I do like that they gave us some new items. However, there wasn't a lot kept secret from us. And there wasn't a lot of things like the original update that we had back in 2021 or 2022. I can't remember the year that came out. But when that happened, we got like thousands of updates. And that's including all the variations and everything, of course. And this one is only like 800 and something, which tells you just what a small quantity it is. And for being as long as it has, all I can say is Nintendo definitely must be working on another Animal Crossing, because this seems like something that they would just assign a small team to and be like, hey, we need you guys to just make something to tide the people over because they're getting mad out there. And so let's give them something fun to do that can just entertain them until we come out with a new Animal Crossing next year or the year after. And I honestly think that is what this is. This is that, and this is also a little bit of an experiment on their part to see how some of these things will operate, like the bulk crafting and just working in new buildings that are over on the ocean and stuff like that. So, and seeing what people's opinions are on it and what they're going to think about it if they work it into the next Animal Crossing. But yeah, to be honest, I definitely think that's the case on this whole thing, is just a combination of those things. So let's head over to Marshal's little area. He whoops, I'm going the wrong way. He's back here behind resident services. He kind of has a large spot. Wait, this is my 4th villager. Oh my gosh, I did not, okay, so if you have 4 rooms, you have 4, so that means tomorrow I should have 6 individual villagers running around my island, different ones. This is so fun. Okay, I don't even mind if they don't live on my island. I just think it's so stinking cute to see all the different villagers hoarding in on my island. I love it. So that part, let me say, is super cute. I love that they're letting us enjoy the villagers even if they don't live on your island. I think it's so fun because you're going to get a little rotation of them through, and you can kind of see how they are like as they run around your island and stuff like that. So yeah, super cute for that. I need to shake this tree or else a bee is going to jump out at me. I'm just certain of it. Nope. Okay. Gosh, they didn't want to torture me today apparently. Very good. Okay. Yeah, so this whole spot right here is going to be like our little Marshal concert, if you will. So I do need some of this here fruit. I'm not taking this tree out. It's the only cherry tree on this whole island, so we're going to keep it. But yeah, eat this. And then we're going to dig up my cherry tree just to keep that. The rest of them we're going to go ahead and chop down because I can just replant them or whatnot. And then I also need to eat one to get rid of this rock. I don't know where all the rocks have gone on my island. I'm gonna have to go see, but I would like to maybe do a rock garden if I am able to do so. I think that would be really cool. So let me chop down these trees. I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and put down some more boards up here to make it a little bigger, because this is going to be our big stage right here, okay? And then this is going to be where everyone hangs out down here. So I'm thinking, I need to get some rope fencing. I want to kind of put it around to kind of rope off the people from the people putting on the little show here or something like that. But right now I'm going to go ahead and put down some of the items that I have. I have this drum set. I thought we could put that back here in the back. It's super cute. And I need to get a stool or something to put on there, to make it somewhere where the drummer can sit. So let's move it back just a bit more. I feel like the drummer's often isolated in the back anyway. Now, the unfortunate thing is this game has not given me too many instruments or anything. So I have to go with whatever I was given on this. And the other thing that I was given was a cello. Which doesn't really go, but I'm going to pretend that that's a bass guitar right here, like one of them big bass ones, I don't know. I don't know how else to say. And then the other thing is I don't know if I have a microphone, but I definitely need one of those as well. I thought this little simple stool could be cute because I need to put my tambourine on it. That was the only other instrument besides the little whistle, which I'm going to grab too. That I could really put down for this little band to do something. So this is I don't know what to call this band. It is really makeshift. They're going to be making some sort of odd music of some sort. I don't know what to say about it, other than I'm at a loss, and this is just how it's going to be. But I have these cute pots that we got from our update, and I definitely want to have them as one of the centerpieces of this build because they're gorgeous. And so I thought I would put them on either side of this concert or along the edges or something like that. Just so cute. Let's bring it this way a little bit, and then we'll put another one like right here because I feel like it's kind of just making it defined a little bit. Oh my gosh, where's my other one? Is it over here? I know I have 3. There it is. Let's throw that down there. No, I want it this way, just a little bit more. Now they're not spaced right. Let me move this in. Let's do this. That's a little better. Okay, that looks more equal, right? And then I could put some fencing right in here. I really need a little microphone to go right here. I'm going to put my tambourine here as if the singer was doing that, and a flute next to him as well. So let me go grab a few more things that I need. Oh my gosh, y'all, is this not the cutest thing? Look at Rod. Look at him sitting there doing his snooze. It is so cute. And Boris has to come into the picture. I definitely need to take a picture of this, though. He's adorable. Oh my gosh, I love it. Boris, you are really just, oh, you're something. Okay, let's move on. He's a cutie patootie. Okay, I love Rod, honestly. He's so cute. I think people are definitely sleeping on the mouses. I think they're so cute. But let's go over here. See, I left my DIY over here because I was working. I was trying to earn myself, something. And so I just left it here on the dock, but then I realized I probably kind of need one. So see, I had this pan flute, and I thought, why not? Let's get the pan flute made. Let me see what else I have as far as what can I make that would be, oh, I could do the ocarina. I think I only have the old ocarina thing. I do not have the new one because I don't have any Zelda items yet. My Zelda items got put off for a little bit. So unfortunately, I don't have that. I do need some log stools. I thought the ocarina was like an introductory thing you get. I must be wrong. Let me go back in there and act like I'm going to craft and see what's going to happen here. Let's craft. Let's see here. It's kind of cool that you can go in and see everything that you can craft, but it's also kind of overwhelming, I would say. It would be, I guess because I'm in the everything menu, that's not helping things, but I think I'm going to make myself a hay bed. That would be nice. I could put that around like in the back somewhere or something where some of the villagers can just sleep on that. Let's see, what else do we have in here that could be an instrument of some kind. It's just like one of those things where I just have to go with what I can on this island. And honestly, I don't have a lot to work with. Yeah, I'm not seeing. Isn't this an instrument? This is an instrument. Boy, okay, that's going. That's happening. Look at me keeping a can in my inventory. My goodness. Okay, it's kind of cool, kind of not. You know what I mean? Do you guys see it? I don't see it. Let me see. Oh, we could do... Oh, a guitar! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I forgot that I had a guitar. All right, I'm super thrilled now. This will make it a lot better, I would say. Oh, we also have this. What on earth? Jojo, you have just forgotten everything. You've forgotten everything about this game. Okay, it's coming together. Look at me being so happy. It is coming together, you guys. Okay. I still think we have other instruments I could have used, but no, I'm not seeing that little... Oh, it is. It's right here. Duh. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness I got tons of supplies in the beginning. I think that's it now. I'm just going to glance through towards the top again one more time. But yeah, like I say, I do really love this. Like, this makes me so happy when I need to do things, but it can be a little overwhelming at times. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I also do not have the rope. Shoot. I think we're going to have to just go with the log fencing for now. I don't have the roped off one, so I'm just going to grab this. I don't want a ton up there. I just want a couple little ones to kind of show that it's defined or whatever. So let's take that and run this back over there. Let's look and see if I have a microphone. It's possible I had one and maybe I just like, wait, what's up here? Sometimes I get lucky. Oh, a big tank. I've already had that. I don't think, yeah, okay. And then what's over here? Carnations. Nothing in here I could use, right? Let's see. I love this little plum blossom flower, by the way. I don't know if you guys know, but in my house, I have tons of these Lego flowers in my house. And my husband actually gets them for me for like anniversaries and stuff instead of other things, like real flowers in real life. And so I love that. I also love that the pocket camp stuff came back. I'm going to definitely need the campsite sign and stuff like that. Kind of wish they would have added a few more things, but that's okay. All right. Well, there's nothing new in there. So let me go down. Oh, whoops. I didn't want to go out. Let me go down to this part. I hope you guys aren't too bored with this, but what is it called? Just a microphone? I think it's just called a mic, right? Microphone. I don't think I got my hands on that yet. It's one of those things. And I don't want to go traveling. Yeah, I don't have it. Shoot, that's unfortunate. I'm kind of bummed about that. I do have this pedal board thing. I don't know. That thing's kind of like, yeah, you know, I don't know. It's an Ed Sheeran situation, which probably works in this actually. Yeah, let me run over to my house and see if I have anything in storage that I might be surprised about. Oh my gosh, y'all, look who's on my island today. Look who it is. It's my Peanut. Hello. Get over there. I want to talk to you. I am. Hello, my cute little squirrely. How crazy is that? And look how adorable she looks in her outfit. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm just loving that. Okay, I'm back over here, and so far I have all these items down. I did find some more things, which I was so excited about. I'm going to move this back to the back a little bit because we're going to put a regular guitar up here. I found that I had the DIY for it, And so I was like, hey, why am I not using that? So we have the acoustic guitar. Yay. So that makes it look a little more, you know, a little more band-like over here. I still think we need to have my tambourine up here. So I need to get that. Oh my gosh, hilarious. Prince is on my island today as well. Look at him. We haven't talked to him yet. Yes, I do live here. You're hunkering down on the island, full vacation mode. You know what, Prince? You do you, boo-boo. Enjoy that. Enjoy that outfit. Okay, that just absolutely cracks me up. I'm going to have to remember to like, ooh, look, by the way. Blue balloon. Oh no, I can't do it. Hold on. Swap it. Let's see if it's worth it. Let's see. Let's swap it with a cherry. Swap. All right, let's check it out. Let's open it up. Anorak jacket. It's just meh. That one is just meh. Okay, let's head back over here. But yeah, these villagers running all around my island are cracking me up. I need to eat some fruit and get rid of these rocks, which I think we're going to try to move over to the left of Marshal's house. I don't know if I can fit them all over there, but I would love to do a rock garden. So first of all, you really need to get everything like pattern and everything down that you want to across the whole island so that they don't really have other places that they can spawn, you know? Oh, that was my money rock. Okay. Let's grab that, and then this one. I don't think I'm going to be able to pick all this up. Oh my gosh, and I lost my shovel. That is unfortunate. We'll have to come back to that. Let me get some things out of my pocket because that would be really helpful. So, I found my tambourine. Let me put the tambourine down. Place item. I think that looks really cute on there. There we go. I still don't have a microphone. I was going to try to time travel a little bit and see if I could actually get one, but I don't know if we'll get to it. The other thing is I got a music, you know, one of those things, music stand. So I thought that would be good over here. Where is it though? Okay, dude, this is like trapping me in here. Let me move this back over for a second. And then I want to move this a little bit closer this way and back. We need a little space. I can't even walk through here. So it's like, oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, because I don't want to be like trapped into where you can't get in here. There we go. All right, and then we have, yeah, the music stand. I'm just wondering if I should put it like in front of the drums, like the drummer, you know, needs to look at his music. I think that would be cool. Like that. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, and then I want to put the, I want to put a seat back here. I'm thinking though, where can I put the music? Maybe I can put the little music cassette player back here so it's not showing too much. And then I'll just turn it on like that. I usually do the shuffle, but I'm thinking like, do I want to just pick a song? Nah, we'll do the shuffle. Then you just never know what you're going to get. Oh my gosh, I got Pietro music. Crazy. All right, what else? Oh, so we've got to put down like some areas over here, where the villagers can come and like watch the show. So we're going to go ahead and put down some blankets. So I want to go ahead, just like we have been layering, you know, let me put my handy dandy helmet on and we will get that going. All right, so while I finish this up, why don't we talk about the update and just go over like what are we feeling about it? So we've got the Captain's Hotel. I kind of like that you can go to the hotel. Whoops, oh my gosh. You can go to the hotel and you can do these rooms and then easily get the furniture. Like it's not something you have to try to get in Nook's Cranny to rotate in or something like that. Like it just kind of makes me happy that I don't have to search for this somewhere, you know, since we don't have the treasure islands that we can really go to at this point for it. That part is good, I think. So for that reason, it's good. The thing that I really am happy about is, oh my gosh, Filbert, did you have to do this right here, bro? I knew it, that he was gonna just set up camp right where we're trying to do this. Anyways, being able to expand my storage up to 9,000 is very helpful. So that I'm very excited about, and I think that's one of the things that is really good about the update. The other thing is being able to store the trees, the shrubs, and the flowers. That's fantastic. I can't really do it on this island because I don't have enough money to expand my storage yet, but my Forever Island was just aching for space, so I'm so happy that that's a thing in this. So those are like a few of the things that I think are really good about the update. The Zelda items are really cute. Some of the Splatoon items are really cute. I'm not super into those ones, but some of them are really cute. The Rossetti reset service. I mean, if you want to take your island down to nothing again and get every item off your beach, every item off of whatever, and go from the start, it is a fantastic service, because having to pull all that stuff up and clean up your island before you like flatten it and stuff is hard. So in my opinion, that's a really, really nice one if you're a flattener, if you're someone who likes to flatten out. Okay, you know what, Filbert? I cannot with you, sir. I cannot. Can you move? Can we have you move just a little bit? I'm gonna have to talk to you and get you out of here, dude. I know. Wish, wish, wish. Yes. Oh my gosh. Let's talk. Yeah, Kix is visiting. Okay, can we? Thank you. Just for a second, pal. Okay. No. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lord. Okay, well, that isn't working out. How could you do me dirty? Oh no, I need to make sure that one gets customized. All right, we also have these cute circle cushions that we got, and they're adorable. I'm gonna work these in too, just to put a few in. I made a hay bale. I thought I'll stick that like back here somewhere. Hello. This is not what I was looking for. Let's see, hay bed, there we go. I thought I could just throw one back here maybe. And then let's put another little circle cushion over here somewhere. Let me see, did I get another one? I don't think I got another one. Oh no, how can that happen? Okay, I need to go get some of those. They're also that artful lamp. I thought that could go back here in the corner, like to give some light. I like that. I like the artful lamp. Oh my gosh, that's not it. That's not it. Ah, there it is. Will I still be able to put a seat here? I hope so. I think I can still put one right here. Yeah. I want the villagers to be able to sit and play their little drum set, right? Okay, Filbert, you're adorable, but you are so much in the way, buddy. I think this can go over one more. I did not want to lay down either, of course, but that's what's happening. I need to go grab some more things, apparently, because the things that I thought were happening here are not in my pockets. So I don't know what I did with everything. Oh, I gotta go do this too. I keep doing that. I'll be right back. Ooh, I also have a Zelia on my island. Look at her. Look how cute she is with this little getup. Oh my gosh. I had no idea. Look at how beautiful she is in this little... How adorable she is. She is vacationing like a queen. That girl, she's doing it. She's doing it, y'all. All right, I have to go buy some more of them little round puffy pillows because they're adorable. I think I have enough to get a few of them, so I'm going to do that. Get a couple. I do. I haven't seen anything new over to the right, though. I thought you were supposed to get more things in there. Maybe you have to get a little further along or something. I don't know. This bird of paradise, by the way, beautiful. Yeah, and the cat plushie, adorable. Did I buy that yet? I didn't buy it. I'm going to get one. Yeah, anyways, a lot of these things are so cute. I'm just glad to have new items, you know. Anyway, continuing to talk about all of this stuff. I love that you can craft up to 10 things. We talked about that. The items in our storage can now be used as DIY materials without you having to go and look, you know, put them in your pockets. We know about that. We love that so much, right? That's amazing. It said you don't have to link any Nintendo account now for the Super Mario Bros. And the Pocket Camp stuff, so that's great. I'm still waiting on my Zelda. Well, look at my little marshmallow. You almost can't even see him. He's so tiny. He's so cute. Anyway, but it's nice that you can just go get that stuff now instead of having to get it at a treasure island or something like that. So that's pretty nice. Also, the fact that holding down the L button allows you to move while facing the same direction, right? So you can go, you know, you can do the shimmy. That's nice for when you're terraforming because you don't have to keep moving it. I have to get the hang of it though, honestly. I have tried using it a little bit and it is not easy to, like, totally easy to figure out. So that is something I'm going to need to work on learning, you know what I mean? All right, let's put a log stool down like over here, and I want to put one of the instruments on it. I can put this little pan flute on top of it. Place. Okay. Can barely see that, but that's okay. All right, and then over here in the back, I'm gonna put another one, and I want to put down this little thing that I made. It's the thumb, the thumb piano. Never have I ever, but what does it make a sound of? Interesting. Boy, this band is gonna be one heck of a band, right? Okay, let's see what else. Oh, I did have one circle cushion. I found it. I think I'm going to put the pink one over here and put this one down here because I made it the same as our plaid. And I don't want it to blend in too much with that other one, so I thought that would be good. If Filbert would ever move his fanny. Oh, he must have moved a little bit. That's very helpful. Thank you, Filbert. Okay. Also, I want to put another beach blanket over here, or beach towel over here. Where did it go? Is it up here? There it is. And then we'll move that over just a bit so it's not like totally, kind of want them sort of looking like they're together. And then we've got, I'm going to get some, let me put this pillow back here. I'm ordered some Zen cushions, so I have to go the next day to get those. So I'm going to wait for those to come and throw those in here. Oh my gosh, where did my, there it is. Here we go. Put the circle cushion there. So I'll put a couple Zen cushions around. I just want it to look like people have just kind of plopped down with whatever they had that day. You know what I mean? I think it's cute. I also thought about, what about if we put a little campfire, like, I don't know, maybe up here, like people are here at night and they just like to put a little campfire down. Probably illegal, but it's fine. We're having a little nighttime bonfire over here. There's my other, so my other log stool I was gonna put up this way. Let me see, maybe like right where I'm standing actually. I still want to be able to get through, but I want to put the little ocarina on there. I thought it would be cute. Then we'll throw that on there. It's not the new cool ocarina, but I don't have that on this island. So the old-fashioned-y one will have to do. Or I could put like a little candle or something there. I don't know, but for right now we're gonna put that. And then I do have a candle in my pocket. What we could do is put the box back here
like they put their stuff in it or something. Oh my gosh, girl, point the right direction. There we go. Wooden box, and we can put a candle on top of that for some lighting again also. Where did my candle go? There. Yeah, that's good. And then I have this little light stick. I thought that would be kind of cute to put over here, like someone was holding it during the concert. So I picked this up. So I want to place that, like that's their little concert light stick. All right, and then the log fencing, I thought I could put a couple pieces. I don't have the rope fencing, which is kind of a bummer. So I thought I could put like a couple pieces up here just to kind of give them a little blocking off from everybody. I don't know though if I like that. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know if I love that. And this little pot is like too close to be another fencing, but too far away to be, you know. Let's see if I can put some of that fencing in here. We'll keep it that way for now. I think the rope one would be much better. So I'm gonna go see if I can try to get that into Nooks and use that, because I think that might be a little bit better for this. But for right now, we'll put those in there. But it looks like, can we still walk around? That's the question. Yes, we can. Perfect. So the band can get in here and work, do their magic, you know? So that's good. So I have a few more things to obtain. So I'm going to go ahead and time travel a little bit and see if I can obtain just a few more items. My goal is also to get the rocks moved around. I'm going to try to get the rock garden put in over here. So maybe I should plan out like where I want it to be. Let's see. We'll use... Oh, I don't have any of the non-dirt path. Okay, I'll have to use one of these. So let's just do, let's see. What's the easiest thing? Let's do this. That way we know it's not like meant to be here. So if we do this, whoops. If I do this around the edge so they don't grow out here. And then we'll have one in the middle of that. And I know you have to be, so I don't know if we have enough space to do all of them like this, but we'll see. Because I think I can do 2 there in the back. Yeah, because it has to be at least 1 space away from like most things. And then I think I can do 1 more here. So let me put this there. I don't think I'm going to be able to get all my rocks in here now that I'm looking at this, because only 4 would be able to go in there. See how the squares are lined up. So honestly, I may need to move my path a little bit, because I could possibly get 5 and 6 here if I just move my path over a little bit more. So let me see if I just do this. That would actually enable it. And then this one could be curved. So let's try this. Let's see if we can make it look decent without looking too weird. But if I just cut this off like this, that will block it so it can't grow over there. And this will, whoops, oh my gosh, no. Always the wrong thing goes down and then you're like, ah, no. Okay. What did I have? This one. Let's do that there. Okay. So one should be able to grow right where I'm standing. So I'm going to go ahead and put the other tree one right there. And I'll erase these obviously once the rocks grow in. But so then I think we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's enough spaces for them. So yeah, and then let me, I do have this one last rock. I wasn't able to destroy it because I didn't have any apples in my belly, you know, but there's that. And then I want to go ahead and put in like, let's put in a little baby tree here. Do I have any trees in my pocket? I have this guy. He's just a nursery money tree, but we can put him in here. Whoa, where am I? Oh, that thing is not letting me move. Okay. Plant him. And then let's put a bush in like right here. Perfect. I want to put as many things in. Oh my gosh, look at Filbert being most adorable guy ever. Filbert, you're so cute. Okay, let's put another bush in here because I like to fill in that little crack. We'll put some flowers in here too, you know? So I'll put flowers around here so we can walk. Oh, that's a shimmy. You know what? Let's see if can this move? Oh my gosh. She's very tired. And actually real life JoJo is also very tired. Oh my gosh. Can we do that one more time? Here we go. We'll just go ahead and move it back. I was struggling that whole time to get that moved in there, and then look what happened. Okay. So there's that. Okay, so we have that path going that way. I'm thinking we can go ahead and make a little pathway coming up this direction. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that while I'm at it so I don't, you know, forget about it, because, you know, I will forget about it. So there's that. Let's see. And this will help fill in some of the areas too, because that is part of the part of what needs to happen is you got to cover your ground with as much like patterning and stuff as you can in order for I don't think I want that one, in order for the game not to put rocks in there. So yeah. Anyways, other things to talk about are, you know, we got the shimmy in and all that jazz, right? Isabel now will suggest recommended melodies. Did you know that? So I want to go in and see what she is suggesting. It's interesting that they added that in, and it also allows you to go back to your old melody, the regular New Horizons one. So I think that's kind of cool, because if you decide, oh, I don't really like that song anymore for my island, instead of having to change it to a whole new one or find that melody somewhere, you could just say, hey, go back to the other one. So that's something that is different. And then you can ask Leaf to remove weeds when there are 30 or more weeds on your island. So it doesn't matter basically how many you have. Is that not fantastic? And I guess the fee went down. So that's another thing that we'll have to try out and see what the, you know, information is on that. And you can ask him on Harv's Island or here, so you don't have to wait, you know, for him to come to your island. You can just tell him over there. So we haven't had that dialogue yet. So that will be interesting to see how he says that. And then there's new tips that have been added to the 101 Life. I think that's probably just to do with the new functions and stuff like that. There's a balloon back there. I need to go get it. I really do. But it's already gone. Dang it. It's like over the lake, over the river, and through the woods. All right, let's see where we want this to go. I'm just going to let it go. I'm letting it go, you guys. Don't get mad. We're not going to, it's not worth it. We've kind of already figured that out, right? Is it worth it? No. Hardly ever is it worth it. Most of the time, it's a jerk, and it's just something I don't even need. All right, let me see. Maybe we'll just go ahead and round it off here. That way, we have some space there to put a couple flowers and stuff. And then we're just going to head it on back, you know? So there's additional Nook Mile tasks, which I was stinking mad about. We already talked about that. Also, the order of the collaboration items has been updated in the catalogs. So they're just a little easier to access, I guess. Other adjustments and corrections were made to improve the gameplay experience. So there's that. I'm anxious to try out on my Switch 2 to see how the graphics look and stuff, because I have yet to see that yet. And so I'm going to try that. I did try the mouse capabilities, but I want to try it on my board. I haven't done that yet. So that's another item that I would love to try. So I think that's going to be cool, especially when I stream, because you guys ask me to write on your boards a lot, and I am not an artiste by any means. And although you seem to be like fine with it, I am not fine with my drawings. You guys are ridiculous what you guys ask me to do, because I'm like, it ruins the villager. It absolutely ruins the villager. But maybe with the little Joy-Cons and the way that you can use the mouse on my Forever, maybe that'll be better. So I don't know. We'll have to see. JoJo might have to trade in all of her non-Switch 2s and get all Switch 2s so I can have my mouse capabilities. That way I can draw on your boards a little better, because that is something I am terrible at. But I'll still have to do it because I do a lot of islands on my original Switches as well. So there's that. Okay, I want to put some plants and trees and bushes and stuff in here. So I'm going to plant some bushes, and we could probably put a few like fences in here, just to kind of tie in that one up there. Matter of fact, let me take this out, and let me put down, and same with this one. Let's see. Oh my gosh, is this the 2 o'clock music? Oh, it flippin' is. I hate that music so much, you guys. I really, really hate the music that is in the... I don't know if you guys knew that, but that is my absolute least favorite music in this game. It actually really annoys me. Okay, let's plant our bush back here. Let's see. And then we're gonna do this one. Is that where that goes? I guess so. It seems so far back. Okay, and then let's put the bush in here so we have that in. And then I think we could do like one more over here. Hello. And a bush in there. Oh my gosh, I keep pushing the wrong buttons. Are you guys enjoying me doing that? Like, oh no, Joe. Okay, one more here. And that's the last of my fence, which is fine because we're kind of done with it. I need to go get some flowers and stuff. This isn't going to be easy to walk in. I'm going to have to go around and walk through here, but that's okay. That's okay. We can walk through here with a shimmy. But I want to put some flowers around, put some weeds, things like that, just to fill this in. And then again, we're going to time travel to the next day and see if we can get our rocks to spawn in here. I do need to run around my island and see if there's any other rocks anywhere else. Oh, yep, I just saw one right here. So let's get this out. Do I have any more fruit? Yep, I do. So we're going to break this, and I'm going to go ahead and plant something here just so it doesn't like keep spawning here. Why I had an empty space there, I have no idea. Let's see. If I plant a bush here, is it going to be super in the way? I don't know. But let's plant one. I don't think a rock can grow in over here, so that's good because there's too many things in the way, I'm pretty sure. But I'm not entirely sure. We'll see. These are things that you have to figure out. So I think I've broken 5. I need to hunt for one more rock maybe and see where that one is. And then we can go ahead and go to the next day and see what happens with that. Oh my gosh, I went the wrong way. Hello. I'm just trying to cruise around and see if I can find it. This can probably go back in my pocket so we don't have that dropped item around. But I tried to put things around, like I'm pretty sure this is blank in here with blank pathing, so I don't think one can grow in there. But what you kind of have to do is just run around your island and, you know, see if you can get it to not spawn, you know, to spawn in, and then you can cover it with something. So On this one, I'm just going to go ahead and put down this. It cracks me up, these villagers walking around. I came in today and I'm like, oh my gosh, did someone autofill? And then I realized, no, it was the hotel visitors. So it's funny. Okay, let me see. Oh, I've got all this space out here too. I forgot I have to do this house as well. So that could pose a problem for our rock garden, actually. Dang. Do I have weeds and stuff in my pocket? Let me see. Do I? No. Let me go get a bunch of that. I can probably just throw those down. I enjoy plucking them anyway, so it'll make me happy to have to pick them up. So I will go grab those, and then that way it'll force it to grow elsewhere, because it won't grow in there if there's weeds everywhere. Look at my villagers just checking things out over here. Hilarious. My hotel villagers. Okay, I decided to come over and test the thing with Isabel. Review island feature. Oh, look, call the reset service. So there's that. All right, review island features. Let's see what that says. Change the island tune. I'm certain you've heard that the current Unplugged island tune. You really can't miss it. Yes, I think the current anthem is classic, but there's always room for change and improvement. This is all different. Right, okay. Cancel? Not a problem if there's anything else. Okay, she did not suggest anything. Someone said that she would suggest island tunes. When changing the island tune at Resident Services, Isabel will now suggest recommended melodies including the original island tune. Let me try one more time. Maybe I needed to... Oh, well, I guess I'll get my golden watering can while I'm here. I hadn't actually had her say that I had 5 stars. I've only just seen the little white flowers everywhere, but yes, we're still there. That's amazing. Golden watering can. Thank you, chick. All right, well, that's good. Now we have our watering can. Not that I need it or anything. Review island features again. Change the island tune. No, that is not true. That's weird. I don't know where people are getting that unless I have to do something different. Interesting. Let me know if you guys got that to work or anything, but she didn't suggest anything unless maybe I need to enter one first. I'm not sure. Anyways, I guess they also did a few fixes, like there was some sound that was off, startup sound for Nook Shopping. Also, we need to go in and get the megaphone. I'm going to have to do that on my Forever Island, though, because this is not a Switch 2 that I'm on, so that's kind of a bummer. But yeah, we have to test that out and see. I was trying to read about if there's anything else that I didn't know about, but I kind of think that's it. So I don't know. What do you guys think about the update? I feel like this update is a pacifier. It is something that Nintendo gave to us in order to get us to be quiet so that they can work on getting the new island together and for us not to complain anymore. That's honestly what I think this is. And also, I think they're using it as a kind of a practice for the upcoming island. Just a few things that they wanted to test. And so this is kind of like the testing grounds for those sorts of things. So let me know if you agree with me on that, or if you think I'm just absolutely nuts. But that's kind of what I think this is all about. I don't think it really was something that they maybe initially wanted to do, which is why they said no more updates originally. And then as we all complained for years about not having any more, what are you thinking about, Marshall? You know what's boring for me? Being at home alone. I don't, oh no. You know what? I'm gonna go see if I can steal some of his furniture. I'll be right back. All right, well, I came back on the next day. Here's Faith. She's visiting today. Okay, I brought some of my things that I had customized, so let me put these down. First of all, I have the Zen cushion. And I went ahead and made a couple of these, but I made them both the green, dark green color. I want to kind of spread those out. And then I made another one of these little round, I got another one of these round cushions because they're super cute, you guys. That one's just a little pink and white one. And then maybe I want to put that up a little. I kind of want it like not by the other pink one. So yeah, let me pull that up. Maybe we'll put it like down here, down in front. The other thing I noticed is that unfortunately, let's put our last one over here. Got one more little cushion. One. There we go. There we go. I kind of like it where it was. So there's plenty of little places for people to sit and watch the concert. It's one of those things. But yeah, look at what we have here. I forgot to put all the flowers in and stuff, but look, not one rock. Not one rock. I need to go see where they all spawned, or where one of them spawned, sorry. Only one spawns a day, so I just have to find where the one went and take it out. I'll be right back. All right, well, I found the culprit over in my flower garden, so I'm gonna travel like, I don't know, I think I'm gonna go time travel maybe like 5 or 6 days just to see if I can get all these rocks to move in, and so I'll be right back. Y'all, I'm on the next day. Look at the cuties on my island. Oh my gosh, I have Pate, I have Eric. Oh, I got little cuties today. Hi, Eric. Oh, it's so cute. I just also ran into Frank. He was down over here somewhere. So yeah, there he is. He's dressed in his little outfit. I should have one more villager somewhere. We'll see where they turn up, but let's see what we got going on over here. So one rock has come in. Yes. I just went ahead one day because I'm trying to get a tree to grow in a certain level. So I went ahead one day, but now that I'm going to go stunt that tree right now, I can go ahead like 5 more days and we can go ahead and see if all the rest of the rocks grow in. And also the bushes and stuff that I've put in. But yeah, it was over here because yeah, that's the size I wanted. So I wanted this little tree. Oh no, can I not stunt it? Hang on, let me, what's behind it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to put something right here. Will that do it? I think so. That's the corner by it, right? So that should stunt it. Let me try and see, but I believe so because it's right within the realm. Yes, the realm, as if it's a thing. Okay, so we got that done. Let me go ahead a few more days. I'm really loving having these little villagers running around the island. I think that might be one of my unexpected favorite things. Now, it's not real fun when it's like a creepy villager, but when they're cuties, oh my gosh, it's just adorable to see them on my island, you know, and they just kind of crop up out of nowhere. So I totally love that. So anyways, I'll be right back.
Okay, well, we're going to go over and see. We have a campsite villager today, but here's Sprocket. I love that he had... Oh my gosh. This is a disaster. Who is this? Who is this person? Who? Oh my word. Okay, he looks cute with his helmet off. This is, right? Wait, who is this? Chadwick. Yeah, he's cute. Okay. Chadwick's adorable. However, this hideousness that was just walking by, and this, I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't want to insult people who love them, but boy, no. I don't like Sprocket, but I love that his glasses are covering his creepy eyes. That makes me happy. Let's go over. I wanted to go see if my rocks filled in, but first I want to go over and see our campsite villager. Ooh, I see promising nests over there. Let's go in here. Let's see what's up. Woohoo! Who came to visit? Who is the creepy villager? No, it's not a creepy villager, although some people would disagree. Emily, right? I think Emily does not love these girls. Anyways, yeah, we're not going to take her, but you know what? She's not so bad. I don't mind her. She's definitely not an uggo. She's adorable. So yeah, anyways, let's get out of here and let's go see our rocks. I think I saw a bunch of rocks over there, but I don't know if they're all in or if there's just a couple. All I could see was like the front part of them. Okay, there's 3 out of 6 rocks over here. Which means that I must have rocks somewhere else on this island that grew in where I don't want it to grow. That's the only thing I can think of. So I've got to go cruise around and find them, and I'll be back. All right, y'all, apparently it was Uggo Day on our island. And yeah, I have Gruff here too. Like, oh no, oh no, no, no. Okay, anyway, we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna move to the next day. Why do I feel like this is new dialogue? Have you guys seen this before? Like, you just not feeling social lately? It's okay, I completely understand. I get that way too. I don't remember hearing any of the sisterly saying that before. I was just wondering if you guys have seen that. Anyways, let's go see if my rock garden has come together. Well, we got our 4th one in here, so that's good. I'm still missing 2. Oh my gosh, what is this? What is this? Ugh, no. No, Nox. Go away. Yeah, this is a no, actually. This is a no. Okay, let's go see if we can find the other rocks. Oh, it's becoming quite the little, I don't know what you want to call it, adventure. And with our time travel, we have another campsite villager. So let's go see who they are. And then I'm having the hardest time getting the rocks to move in. Oh gosh, no. Yeah, no. We're going to move on from that. Pretend we didn't see that little mouse in there. But yeah, I can't get the other 2 rocks to move in. Sometimes there's just too many items in one place or whatever. I took my little printouts off the ground, my little design codes, and I thought, well, I'll just go a couple more days ahead, see if they move in. They're not anywhere on the other rest of the island. I have really looked everywhere and gone and made quite a few laps around, and they're not here. So my only guess is that sometimes there's some requirements where you can't have too many items in one place, like one space of the island, a certain grid, if you will. And so sometimes if you fill that grid with too many items, which I have, filled this island up pretty much to the brim, then the rocks will decide they have nowhere to go, even if you have a spot for them. It's just like they're going to decide they can't go over there because you have too many things. So yeah, I think that's what's happened, which is fine.
if they don't grow in, they don't grow in, but I'm going to see if I go ahead 2 more days, if they will. And if not, I think we're going to be done with this build. But yeah, hopefully they will do their thing. So look at all my little villagers wandering around. You've already been on this island. She remembers me. It's JoJo. Remember me, Piper? I'm back on a little solo tour of my old digs. How super lucky that I got to run into you, Chickadee. I'm like so overwhelmed with feels right now. We definitely need to catch up, so stop by the hotel anytime. How cute is that? I love that. That is so cute. I've heard that could happen. I heard that was one of the things that could happen with the update. You know what would make me happy is if I go on a villager hunt and that happens. I have not done that yet. I haven't heard anyone talk about it. But that is I would love that. If you go on a villager hunt and be like, hey, JoJo, remember me? And it's one of my villagers from the past. So I would love to find that. Okay, let me go forward. I'll be right back. All right, everyone. Well, I could not find the last 2 rocks. I have no idea. It's probably something to do with how many things are in one area or whatever, because I could not get them to spawn no matter what I did. You know, maybe if I pulled out like some things over here or whatever, I have no idea. But for right now, they are just not wanting to come in, and I don't want to like keep running around being crazy. So, but this is our area here where we built our little seating area where you can come in, just hang out, watch a concert, kind of like a little outdoor concert area, if you will. I did leave that there in case a rock wanted to come in. I didn't want it to come in here, but now it probably will, honestly, so I'll have to cover that up. But I was able to get quite a few little instruments, so we went ahead and put them here. Oh, look, she's playing the little pipe. Isn't that so cute? So we got a little synthesizer here. I got a trumpet. We've got our drum set. I made a guitar, and we've got our thumb thing. I don't know what it's called. The thumb can instrument. And then the, what is it? Oh, I forget what the thing is. I'm calling it a bass guitar back there. But anyways, yeah, it's kind of cool. It's a mishmash, if you will. But definitely a place for Marshall to do some music with his friends and stuff like that. I love the pecan is walking around with a drink. Like, go girl. You drink that cocktail, sister. But yeah, I think this is what's going to be over here, and we're not going to worry about the rest of the rocks, because if I keep worrying about it, I'm going to go bonkers. So we're just going to leave it the way it is. I will see you all on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not liked or subscribed, please do so. I would really appreciate that. And we will be back on the next one. Let me know what you guys think about the 3.0 update, and if you agree with any of my opinions on it. But yeah, I definitely do believe that this is kind of just a little pacifier, and it's something to give us to pass the time until they come out with the release of the new Animal Crossing. So let's see if I'm right. I don't know. Hopefully. I mean, eventually I have to be right? But for right now, this is it. I'm going to probably decorate these little rocks up another day. And because I have a filler episode that we're going to have to do. And so I'll probably do it on that day. So thank you so much. I will see you guys soon. Bye.